Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl Hurst. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you today? Today I am using the St. Nicholas bundle. Okay, and I'll be using this sentiment and this St. Nicholas here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be using the deckled circles. So I'm going to make my card out of the deckled circles, and this is the layer part. So I've already done, and also I've used the distress tile. I've already done the card per se, just to make it easy because I've got so much mess here. So I've cut it out, and what I did was with the larger, so it's not the largest, it's the, you can see where I've used them here, it's the fourth one, and then I use the sixth one. Okay, so what I've done is I've got my thick whisper white, and I cut it out like that. I folded in half, and I pushed the paper over so you'd have a fold here. So that part didn't get, you can see, it didn't get cut there. Okay, and I've already embossed it. You can see there. Now, with the card, I will just get a scrap piece of paper. Just get a small one because the desk is such a mess, because I've got some, and I've got all the blends that I've used here. Okay, they're all lined up here, Winker Stella and all the blends I use. So that's why I haven't got much room, because of all the blends there. So I think I'll just push that aside for the moment, and I think that's in frame. Yep. And what I'm going to do, I've just ringed my mossy meadow, so I'm just going to do it very lightly. I'm just going to get the blend, tap off, and all I want to do is the edges. Okay, now with this size circle, the embossing doesn't go right to all the edges. Okay, so you can see here, it's just missed a little bit here, but I've got a plan for that. Okay, it just didn't fit for that size, but I needed that size to do the Santa. So we'll let that dry, and the next is that we get a scrap piece of basic white, and we get the Memento black out. And what I like to do when it's a larger stamp, I like to have it upside down, and I add the ink pad to it, just like that. Okay. And I always store it upside down. So I'll put that there, and I'm just going to put the Santa there. Okay. And then we're going to use the blends to colour it in. Now I'm not going to do it all because you'll be here for hours. So I'm just going to get my Sweet Sorbet, that's the one I did the most of his coat and his hat. So I used just dark. And I'm using the bullet point because there's some fine areas. If you go outside the lines, it doesn't matter too much on the outside. So we're just going to do that. And then we're going to do all his coat. Okay, oh, and I did his gloves red. There was just a bit too much white. I know he has white gloves, but I did that. You probably could do it in pecan, I suppose. I did it red. And another colour I use, which is very unusual, is the light wild wheat. And what I did that for is the boxes. So I I blended just with the one colour. Just do that. Okay, and I did the other boxes as well in that colour, just to give it, otherwise there's too much white. And then I coloured the ribbons. I'll show you the cut I did there. So you get the basic idea of what I've done there. Now what I did also is that I used the, I have any here, I used the foam backing sheets, okay, and then I cut it out. So what I've got here, I've coloured it in, as you can see, and I've used the foam backing sheet, so it makes it into like a large sticker, and it's like that. So you just throw that bit away, or you can keep it and cut it up and use it on your cards, whatever way you want to do it. Okay, the next thing I did, I'll just bring that back in here, is I used the Versamark. Now, I had Versamark here just a second ago, and now I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Versamark. And the sentiment, a simple letter sent to say, thinking of you for Christmas Day. I thought that was nice. And just stamp that there. I always put that away from when I'm using the emboss powder. I bring that in, and I'm using the black of the basics, and I'm just going to run that over. And you can see that I forgot to use the embossing buddy, and I've got bits there, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be cutting all that out anyway. So, and then you use your heat tool and you emboss it. So I've shown you how to do that, so I won't do that again because it's just a big job. Okay, so I've got that. Now also I'm using, this is the online exclusives, and it's Traditions of Saint Nick 12 by 12 designer series paper. Okay, and it's just, there's some beautiful papers here. So just quickly show you. Just glorious, beautiful papers. Okay, I haven't shown them all to you, but I'll just left it there. And the one I'm using is this one, and I cut it out with the dotted circle. Now, as I told you, I have that little bit there, so what I'm going to do is put it to the side like that. Okay, so I'll stick that down. Now I've lost my green glue. It's amazing. It was just here. Oh, it's fallen on the floor. That's why. And I'm just going to put the glue on it. Sorry, it's off camera. I just put glue on it, and I'm just going to send just to the side. It adds a bit of interest anyway. Okay, so I've got that. and that's the heat emboss done, and I fussy cut it as well. Okay, so I've got the sticker, so all you have to do is pull that off, okay, and just add it to where you want it. Just going to put him here, okay, and I just need 2 dimensionals. I'm running low on dimensionals here. So what have you been doing today? Have you been crafting like me? I've been crafting crazy today. It's fun when you can have a craft day. And I'm just going to put that there, just like that. And I'm just going to get my Winker Stella out because it's Christmas and you need a bit of sparkle. And I'm just going to colour the white bits with the Winker Stella. Oops, I'm going to squeeze that a bit too hard. Okay, now with his beard I did use the light granite, fine light granite, and all I did was get the bullet tip and I just went over a couple just to give it a bit of definition in where the stamp has gone, just to soften that black a little bit. So yeah, so it's still got the white there, and I'm using the iridescent pearls, and just going to put one up here and get the small one, put it there, and just anywhere you want to put it really. I'll put one down there. Next, now I'll have to do this a little bit off camera because I need a lot of hands, so I'll have to use my legs to get this, because what I'm going to do is put this here. I might be able to do it, we'll see. See how it goes. I think I'll try. I've got glue on my fingers so everything's sticking. No, I got it. Not so good, but it's there anyway. And just a little ribbon on the card as well. And just on the inside of the card, I'm just going to use the Mossy Meadow again. And I'm going to use with joy, love and peace. We need that in the world at the moment, don't we? And there. That's pretty straight. And there you have a simple circle card. Naturally our envelopes won't fit it, so you'll have to get the square envelopes. Unfortunately Stemming Up don't sell them at the moment, but you can get them at Kmart and things like that. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you Friday. Bye.